Hello, I'm Archie Dollywell from MySQL. I head up Partners and Alliances.
Hi, I'm Jim Gallagher. I'm the UK Sales Manager for MySQL. Mainly direct, but I also work with Archie, which is why I'm here today, to show you how we absolutely work together.
So we thought we'd just knock up this brief video just to explain to you guys how you can make money selling MySQL. I don't know, Jim, if you want to start and give us some thoughts.
Well, yeah, there's a massive opportunity, so it's just trying to get the message out there, and with the help of you guys in the channel, that will be an awful lot easier. There is an awful lot of money to make, and the main thing about the money that is available is that it's actually an annual recurring revenue. So once you actually start doing a transaction with the MySQL customer, you will build on that year on year. So that is one of the main points which you may not have experienced with some of the other vendors or products that you may have sold, but with this one, it's absolutely all in your bank every single year.
And from my perspective, the great thing for when you interact with any of your customers, 9 times out of 10, they will already have MySQL within their estate. And in fact, if they're an Oracle customer, then our own studies suggest there's over a 70% chance that they've got a MySQL deployment as well. So
Yeah.
It's not as if we're looking for people to be interested in MySQL for the very first time. It's just really a question about actually converting community users, so the guys who are not paying any money, to becoming commercial users, which benefits both us and yourselves.
So you're right. So the biggest challenge that we face in our business is education. So most of our customers are out there. They are using the free community edition today, which is fabulous, and we'll always encourage them to use as much of that as possible, and keep it all alive. It's fabulous. But in terms of making money from it, what we find is once customers understand the value of the Enterprise Edition and the support, the unlimited number of support calls they can make about problems they're having or how to design their architecture, wherever it may be, once they get that, most customers absolutely, that simply want to buy this, want to buy the Enterprise Edition of the software. So it's a very, very simple sell.
That's a very good point. It's not just break-fix support. You get what's called consultative support. So you very much can ask questions related to deployment, related to administration. It's not just about my database isn't working. But the biggest thing, I guess, from a partner point of view is, well, firstly, how do you find leads, or how do you approach customers? And secondly, are you protected? If you find a customer, but they've also done some business direct. So, Jim, do we have your assurance that we're not going to be competing with a direct sales team?
So there is a direct sales team. There's also the channel. What I've done is I've come from a channel background. So for the last 8 years, I've been working for partners, SCC and Esteem, and I absolutely get how that works, and I get the potential that the channel brings. So I'm encouraging all of my team to do as much of the business as possible through the channel, and only where customers absolutely insist that they want to work direct with Oracle do we actually look to work directly. So you absolutely got my assurance. Archie, we've shown that already.
Yes.
In what we've done. So 100%. Let's try and do as much as we can through the channel.
Sure. And I'd always encourage you to register any opportunities on OMM. You don't get a rebate with MySQL, but what you do get is the visibility to once again highlight to Jim and his colleagues not to be approaching these customers directly if a partner's involved.
Yeah, so as soon as your registration is in effect, the direct salesperson will see your opportunity on their queue, but they will absolutely know that all communication is to go through you, not to go directly to the customer at all times. One other thing Archie was going to mention is that we haven't touched on is a lot of these partners we're talking to today may well have a service capability. And if you do have a service capability, I'm sure a lot of you are making money today from Oracle database or Microsoft database, SQL Server. There is just as big an opportunity with MySQL as there is with both of them to make money from services.
Actually, that's a growing market, very much so. And over the year, I'm actually actively sponsoring a number of partners to get enabled, to become certified, to become specialised partners. So feel free to reach out to me if you're interested in getting your consultants trained, and we'll certainly endeavour to sponsor some of your consultants to go through this training course and do a Pearson VUE exam at the end of it.
One last thing might be that we've actually got a number of, we've got a very wide customer base already that are using MySQL that we're dealing with on enterprise editions. Some of them might actually be your existing customers. So we may have a very limited contact at the minute with 1 or 2 people in these organisations. You may have access to 10 or 20 people. And there may be many, many different projects that actually could be converted to MySQL Enterprise Edition contract. So talk to us. We can have a look at your customer base, have a look at our customers already today, and maybe you've got some very, very easy ins into some very, very key customers of yours already.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much indeed, and we look forward to working with you moving forward.
Yeah, thank you.